joined with Margate manager and player Ben Greenhalgh after Margate's 2-1 win in a derby game against Guildtown in the league. Ben, our first win in the league this season, a few milestones tonight. How are you feeling?
Yeah, that's the buzz we wanted back at Hartstown Park. And massive thank you and credit to the fans, because it felt like it was going to be another one of the days where we created numbers of chances and it wasn't falling for us, it wasn't getting in the back of the net, or we're hitting posts, we're hitting crossbars. And it felt like it was going to go the same way as every game's gone. But luckily that's what we've been waiting on. We've created so many chances game after game after game. We needed a little bit of luck in the area. It's fallen to Louis, and it's a good finish, and it's a 2-1 win. It's 3 points in the league, and it continues our run. That's 8 games unbeaten, and that's a challenge we keep setting ourselves, is to keep kicking on and try and gain a bit of momentum in the league, which is pretty difficult with all the cup games coming up.
Yeah, you can see on your face you're really happy with tonight's performance. It's almost a relief for you and the management team. Now you have got this first win under your belt in the league. Yeah,
it is a relief. There's only so many times you can keep saying, I was ready to come in at 1-1 and say performances were brilliant, levels are up there, energy's up there, we seem to be dominating games of football again. However, it would have just been another point. So, brilliant character. And you know what, I think the most impressive thing for us was we went 1-0 down for the first time in the whole season. So that's the 8th game in, and we haven't been losing one. So that's a difficult challenge to have, and straight away we answered it. And it could have gone that way where they went 1-0 up, and they're a good team. They're a very good team with so much energy. And I felt like in the first half, we worked out 7 shots on target and a lot of opportunities. However, they were in the game, and they caused us problems as well. So we had to adapt, we had to go against them, and they brought a game plan to us, which at times worked, and at times our game plan worked as well. So it was in for a bit of a tough game, and we felt like at half time it probably wasn't enough good levels that we've been setting. That was probably one of the worst of 45 minutes. However, like I said, we look at the chances, we still probably should have come in 1-0 up.
Yeah, you mentioned just then the fact that we did go 1-0 down. How hard was it, or how easy was it, I guess, to rally the boys back up and, get yourselves back into the game, equalising pretty much straight away? It's
a testament of everyone's character, and I'm sure everyone is noticing the character that we've got in this team, and I scream out the squad. I just mentioned it there in the change room. It's very difficult to sit on the bench in games of football, but it's proven today how much of a part our subs are going to have all season. And I don't think we've gone in any game after game where we've played the same team, and that's trusting in our depth that we've got. And it's the boys actually understanding the bigger picture, and that's, we want to go somewhere this season, and everyone needs to be a part of it. We actually look at it, it's one of the first times I've been at a club where we haven't actually made any signings. I know Louis' recently been announced, but he's been with us. He's been injured. We had him at the back end of last season. So when we look at that, we haven't actually been looking elsewhere. A lot of people have become available, but I'm happy with what we've got. Certain players might want to score more goals or might want to pick up a little bit more form, but time will tell. And other players want to jump in and take those spots. And there's going to be more options from what we've got. But I think we're all sticking together, all rallying together, and we proved that in the second half today.
Yeah, just want to touch on Louis Atkins. Obviously, his first minutes at Hartstown Park. Like you say, he was with us towards the back end of last season, but how much of a boost is that for him to get his first goal under his belt?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Proud moment for him and his family, and a little bit of myself as well, because I've coached him since he was 4 years old. So I've obviously seen him grow. I've seen him be a very good player. I've seen him have his sort of temporary drops in his form, and we took him in at Dartford. We had him for 3 years at Dartford, and he scored 100 goals. So we knew exactly what we were bringing in, and he's a brilliant character. He wants it. He really wants to make a career in football. He's got a brilliant work ethic, and the boys have noticed that. Like we said, he's been injured. He's come back into training the last couple of weeks, and we're lucky to have him. And it's proven what he does today. He is a goal scorer. He's a proven goal scorer, and he's in the right place at the right time. And scoring that winner for us is exactly the luck that we needed. So great moment for him, but at the same time, great moment for everyone at Margate.
Yeah, if we look at the season as a whole, obviously, like you mentioned, 8 games unbeaten now, 3 wins on the bounce, including cup competitions. Is this a sign that the tides are turning now for Margate?
Without a doubt. 3 teams in Kent are unbeaten. Us, Ramsgate and Tunbridge. You might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. And that's something that we're challenging ourselves for. We're going to have a difficult game coming up Saturday where we're playing against a team in the league above where, since I've been at Margate, we haven't won there. So it's going to be a difficult game, but we're on a buzz, we're on a positive, and I feel like we're getting things right as a group. We're adapting on the pitch to things that are coming at us, and I think the same thing's going to happen Saturday. So like we said, we're 8 games unbeaten. That's a brilliant record. Now that we've got those 3 points, it feels even better. And we've just got to keep kicking on now.
Yeah, just wanted to touch on Saturday, obviously away to Bognor Regis in the Cup. Obviously, like you say, you haven't won there as a Margate player, so is that an extra incentive for you to go out there and get the win and send us through?
Definitely. And we're the division below now. So we've got to look at it and go, I feel like we've got a very good squad, feel like a very, very good team, and this could be the tide turning. Like we said before, we've got those positive results kicking in, so this could be a very different performance, and we've got every belief that wherever we can go, we can beat teams. We proved that in pre-season against teams in a league above, even when they went strong against us. So we're going to go there with a game plan, and our objective is to still be in the FA Cup come Monday morning when the draw comes, or Monday at 1.
Perfect, cheers, then. Well done, mate.
No worries. Cheers, guys.